happened there. I had an opportunity with, well, not really had an opportunity, but we had Puff Daddy, D Ferg, and them the same gang. They had Puff Daddy in that circle.
Right.
He was in their circle for a minute because my man D Ferg was the one who did that cat for Uptown. Okay. I don't know if you know their logo. It's the cat.
Okay.
Yeah. So D Ferg, he's a good artist and all that. Him and Mike Cock, and they did that logo for him. So he got to meet the kid Puffy and the kid Puffy. Him and the kid Puffy was cool or whatever. And he was in that same gang circle for a minute. But I don't know whatever happened. And he was right there. I mean, I didn't even recognize his talent for what he was capable of doing. You know, if he wasn't talking about buying any bricks or nothing, I didn't really have too much to say to him.
Right.
And he wasn't that tough kind of cat. He was just cool. And we met. We hung out once or twice. I remember going to a party with him.
We do.
At a joint, and he invited us, and when we all went down there. When we got down there, we were supposed to be on the guest list, and they were like, who are you? They like stopped us at the door, and him also, and was like, yo, ain't no guest list for no Puff Daddy and all these people. So I'm like, yo, don't even worry about it, man. I'm gonna pay for everybody. It was probably about 7, 8 of us. I think it was like $20 a pop. No, and I said, yo, don't even worry about it. I got all of us. And once we get in, you just handle your business, and if you get the money back, you get it. If you don't, you don't. So we got in the joint, and he went running around and trying to straighten out like why wasn't his guest list there and things like that. And the one thing I don't even remember even getting the money back, but we was in the party. We had a nice time, and
you know how we do.
We left the joint, and the next time and then it was one time on 144th Street, my man Tone Wop had some problems with somebody, and some kids from the east side off of 132nd and Madison. And they came shooting my man. Tone Wop?
Yeah.
Okay, they came shooting Tone's Wop car on 144th Street where we started hanging out at.
Okay.
And kids from the east side was shooting his joint up. So one of the kids ran past me, and I grabbed him by the neck and yoked him up and was choking him and choked him out. This was the kid with the pistol.
Okay.
I just choked him out, and he fell on the floor, and we took the gun from him. And Puffy was there. Puffy was there with his little dudes he used to hang out. He got shot in the foot, I believe. Or somebody in his crew got shot in the foot. They had a white MPV van. But the kid was just busting. And so I saved Tone Wop from that situation, and Puff Daddy was there for that. And the last time I was around Puffy was down at I don't know, I think that joint was called the Red Zone.
The Red Zone?
Yeah, you know that joint?
No, I think I heard of it.
The Red Zone, I think that's downtown somewhere. I think that's the name of the spot. I was just coming from out of town. I had the convertible Z, and I came down there, and they was all down there, and I went up in there. And some dudes must have thought I was somebody else, and they act like they was coming to jump me and do something to me. So I kind of like slid and was like looking for D Ferg and them, because I knew they was all up in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid said something, and I just let him say whatever he was gonna say, and I slid up out of there. And I seen D Ferg, and I was like, yo, man, a bunch of these dudes just trying to say something to me. And this now, I just got excited, and we went back looking for them, and I remember one of them having on some braids, and we just set it off in there. But only thing, we just set it off in there on whoever had braids on, and once the fight broke outside, there was a kid next to Puff Daddy that had on braids, and I said, man, there go one of them dudes right there. And I just went over there and knocked him out, and it was Puff Daddy's man. That was the wrong guy. And so that was the last time I really and it was Puffy Man all the time. I didn't even know. I thought he was one of the kids, because I just remember braids.
Okay.
And that was the last time with Puffy. I didn't even see the potential that he had and the success that he was going to ultimately come to. I wish I did. I would have just took all my money and just chilled.
Just invest.
Yeah, so, but things happen. So, and that was Teddy Riley, Puff Daddy, LL. Me and L was cool, but it was never a thing where, we used to lend him a couple of dollars when he was financially struggling.
Okay.
Yo, Ghost of Alpo. DC was known for killers and hitters and all that. You wasn't nervous, you wasn't shook being down there doing what you do. Know what I'm saying? You had to keep your third eye open, right?
I was worth more to Wayne alive than dead.
Right.
So once he knew I paid his bill, once he knew the love I had for him, and I paid his bill, and I started putting him in cars again, because he used to hustle once upon a time, but he fell off.
Okay.
So once he seen that I was putting him back in cars and all that, and feeding him, and he was feeding his kids and all that, and he had paper in his pocket and all that.
I know how we do.
And all the rumors, and he knew I was hearing rumors about, because they used to call him Silky. His name was Silky. Wayne Perry. They used to call him Silky Slim.
Okay.
Cause they used to say he was smooth, and he used to put them clothes together and all that, and throw them outfits on. So people used to come be, that's why they call him Silky, cause he's smooth. Bro, you're not gonna know when it's coming. So I just went to the ultimate. One day we was in an apartment. We had just got finished boning this girl, and we had a pistol up in there. I took the bullets out the clip.
Okay.
And just laid it in the house. And I had it under the pillow with us.
Okay.
And I made sure he seen me put it up under there.
Okay.
And I had like 50,000 downstairs.
Okay.
This was a duplex joint I had up in one of the colleges, up in one of the buildings that Howard owned, and it was like for the college students.
Okay.
But I had an apartment up in there to blend in. So I used to keep drugs up in there too. So
You were never worried that being that you were hot with any of these apartments that they would pick your face up?
no, because it was never a thing where my picture was on television or
Did you drive the cars or wear any of the jewelry around in those apartments?
no, because when I kind of like went down to DC like around 89, 90, I kind of like got away from the big jury
Okay.
and all that. So I looked like a regular student myself.
Right. Okay.
So if you see me in a big car, and this was around the time when the rapping thing started coming about, so I was able to blend in and like I was a rapper or somebody or a music producer or whatever.
Right. Okay.
So I didn't worry about that with that. Because in DC also, although mine was paid for, everyone was, it was a lot of nice cars in DC because they were financed and all that. So it was easy to get a car.
So you left the clip and the money in the house.
I left the pistol empty.
Okay.
We do.
And the money downstairs, and me and Wayne was upstairs and I had the pistol up under the pillow, and we just got finished boning this girl together.
Okay.
And I went to sleep purposely.
You know how we do.